bestie. That's my bestie. Your eyes had me paralyzed. Toxic nigga, but you made me to a better guy. Smoke, but with you on forever, ever high. Could watch you all day, girl, like you're televised. You think like this nigga, they ain't never lied. I lived the beaches alone, I had to pick a side. Look in your eyes, girl, you were hypnotized. Of course it was your breasts, hips, and them damn thighs. Close my eyes, I'm still mesmerized. To get mad at my bestie, I tried. That's my bestie, my pretty.
I heard she's the one, she's got it going on. That's my pretty eyes, baby. Yeah, yeah. She don't take no mess. My bestie is the best. That's my pretty eyes, baby. Yeah, yeah. I heard she's the one, she's got it going on. That's my pretty eyes, baby.
Oh, there's my little.
You mean?
That's what I mean. Hey, everybody. Hey, Rice. Hey, Stu. Hey, Daniel. Hey, Hood. How's everybody doing today? Hey, bro.
Welcome. Hey, T, what's going on, sis? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's good. That's all you can be. It's good.
Yes.
I mean, you can be bad too, but you know.
Yeah. I'm good to be bad.
There we go. Hope everybody in the chat's doing well. Happy Tuesday to you.
Okay, let's talk about it.
As I rub my hands together.
So, they passed the votes. It is now going to go to President Trump's desk to sign his little Huey Hancock to that paper and release those files. Yay for all the survivors. I do want to say that first and foremost. They've waited for this day for I don't know how long. As a survivor myself, I understand. We need to stop protecting people like this, whether they're in high places or not. All pedophiles should see their day in court. Mm-hmm. Hey, Bills Mafia. So, there was only one person out of everybody in the Senate and in the House of Representatives that voted against it. And it was a Republican, and I can't remember his dang name. I was going to write it down. And he said the reason why he was voting no was not because he doesn't want the files to be released. He says he does want them to be released. However, if there's an ongoing investigation, it may impede on that. By releasing them now but it's been 5 years. You had 5 years to do it if you were going to do it. So just release those suckers. Mm-hmm. Now, just because it's going to be signed and all that great stuff, I don't think they're going to be released like we want them to be released. I think they're not going to release them all. I just have a feeling with that because there's a lot of people tied into these little files. I don't know. I'm
sorry. Please continue your monologue.
Just
loving it.
I don't see that. I really think that this world would go chaotic for them, not us, not us little people. Us little people, we want that sucker to go. Are you waiting for that 2K check? Yeah, I think everybody is there, Hood. I'm going to tell you not to wait too long because you'll be waiting for an eternity. Because, he said he was going to do away with being taxed on tips and still hasn't done that neither. So, just saying.
Well, T, officially, according to Google AI, as of today, November 18th, the U.S. Congress have overwhelmingly passed a bill, the Epstein Files Transparency Act, to compel the Department of Justice to release all of its investigative files on Jeffrey Epstein, and Donald Trump has pledged to sign it into law. Now, again, guys, he pledged on it. This man's like a seesaw. He goes back and forth on this issue, and let's call it what it is, right? Let's call it what it is. He was looking at a revolt of his party. Keep in mind, he ran on this. He told his voters that when he got in office, 2 weeks, all it took was everything's 2 weeks with this guy. 2 weeks later, these files will be released, and they haven't been. So he's facing a revolt in his own party, and let's call it what it is. He's approaching the lame duck season. The Republicans are about to start moving on, but I don't want to go too far ahead, T.
No, and you keep going. You're fine. You're fine.
So, some key updates. Congressional approval. Of course, we know the House passed a bill, near unanimous, 427 to 1 vote. Jesus. Hours later, the Senate also approved the measure by unanimous consent, fast-tracking it to the president's desk. Wow. Wait a minute.
Yeah, they didn't vote. They just, everybody consented and they passed it on.
Now that I was unaware of. I thought it was going to be not held up, but I thought it was going to be something in the Senate. Oh, that's something new.
They passed it just like an hour ago.
Wow.
The Senate just an hour ago.
Yeah, the Senate also approved the measure by unanimous consent, fast-tracking it to the president's desk. So let's call it what it is. It says it right here. President Trump's position after months of opposing the bill and calling the issue a hoax, quote, President Trump reversed his stance and said he would sign it into legislation. So the next steps, keep this in mind. The bill is expected to be formally transmitted to the president on Wednesday, November 9th. Wow. Tomorrow, this bill will be on the president's desk. Once signed into law, the DOJ will have 30 days to release all unclassified records.
How many days?
30 days, a month. I'll repeat. Once signed into law, the DOJ will have 30 days to release all unclassified records, documents, and investigative materials related to Epstein and his co-conspirator, Ghislaine Maxwell. Want some more context?
Hold on, I have a question.
Yeah, please.
What about their other co-conspirators?
Well, Ghislaine, apparently Maxwell was like his right-hand man, or I guess woman in that case, but
his handler, but yeah.
Yeah, like right hand, right? So, and keep in mind, she's already in jail. Okay, Trump's lawyers already had conversations with her lawyer. By the way, they were both friends, by the way. I don't know, T. So check this out, T. You're going to like this. The bill requires the release of all files in a searchable and downloadable format, with exceptions for victims' personal information, explicit deceptions of abuse, those pictures and whatnot, and active information that would jeopardize an active federal investigation, blah, blah, blah. Previous releases, the House Oversight Committee has already released thousands of pages of documents of Epstein's estate this year, including emails and the initial batch of court documents that were made public in January 2024 as part of a separate legal case. Wait a minute there.
Whoa, wait.
Right. Because that didn't go nowhere near where we were looking at, T. Those didn't scratch the surface of what people's been looking for.
Aren't those the ones that they released after what's her name took her life?
I think that was part of it.
Virginia Dufresne.
I think, yep, I think some of that was related to that afterwards. You're right. Yeah.
Okay, well, we don't want things that we've already seen. We want them all. That includes the people that he trafficked the girls to. I want them all. Every last bit.
I mean, see, we're only talking about the biggest pedophile ring in American history. We're only talking about the biggest pedophile in American history. And he is best friends with the president of the United States. Or was best friends.
And
Was best friends.
and other presidents. Yeah.
You know.
Well, and other people over across the way. And yeah. I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot of people in power that son of a gun trafficked those girls to. And I want to know all of them. Because that is not okay. Like, we should not be protecting pedophiles at all. I mean, the good old saying is, don't hurt the women and children, especially the kids. I just know my heart is with the survivors right now. I hope that they don't let them down, because I know what it's like to be one of those survivors that wasn't believed or listened to or whatever, because the cops didn't want to go through the legal mumbo jumbo and court proceedings and all that stuff. They'd rather slap somebody on the hand and think that it'll go away. And it doesn't. Obviously, it turns into something as big as this. And I hope that even if we don't get them all, I want the survivors to know that they're not alone in this fight. There's other ways to go about it. And I hope that Jeffrey Epstein's lawyer, the one that has seen all the evidence against Epstein, I hope that he is the one overseeing stuff for those victims, those survivors, to know that they all have been released. All of them. But I don't think we'll know about the people that were getting those young girls trafficked over to them. I don't think we'll know them all.
Yeah, I know this is probably a silly question to ask, but I'm gonna ask it. Content. If Trump's name is in there even one time, and we know this, but we don't know this. This is alleged. We don't know. But if he is, does he have to go? Like, same day?
Yeah, if he's a pedophile, hell yeah. I mean, he's already been accused of assault on somebody in the 90s, and she went away.
Yep. You talking about Jean E. Carroll?
No, there was another one. Judy. We looked at her damn name. I looked it up yesterday. But
there's multiple people. There's multiple.
It was in 93, I believe. Judy Frey. Well, no, it's not.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, I only asked that question to you because I mean, there's a lot of people who's waking up.
Jill Harth.
Gotcha. I asked that to you because there's a lot of people that's waking up. It's been a slow burn, but they're finally starting to understand like this is serious. This is real. And the guy that you possibly voted for is in these files, and there's nowhere to go after that.
Well,
What-
there's many people that we voted for that are possibly in those files.
True, but only
You
one of
know-
them is the most powerful man in the world.
Well, right now, yes.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? There's only
Yeah.
one right now who, So while we're gonna know that's the thing, T. These files are coming out. These files are coming out. I wish John Illuminati was saying these files will come out. And when they do, boy, what you gonna say then? Just saying.
Nothing. There's nothing they can say. Nothing they can say. I just hope that they're not amended. They're not, the survivors were very public, so I think the other perpetrators should be very public too. That's just the way I look at it. It shouldn't be we constantly are shaming survivors rather than the sickos that decide to force themselves on them.
And we've said it, right? Like, yeah, I don't know, T. It's a crazy time right now, T. It's a crazy
is.
time right now. And let me ask you just one more question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that we are now going to start to see almost like there's been never Trumpers, right? But do you think that we're going to see like an uprising in the Republican Party against Trump?
I don't know. There already is. So,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't know because a lot of MAGA people, I mean, it's like a cult. Like, not to say they're a cult. You know what I mean? Like they look at him as God basically, and he's not God. He could do no wrong. Like or nobody should criticize him. Well, Jesus was criticized too and crucified, and all he did was speak the truth. So
Just saying.
I don't know. This world's gone to hell in a handbasket. I don't remember life ever being as chaotic as it is right now. And I don't know if it's just because I'm older now and I'm an adult and I actually see the shit rather as being a kid and,
Stu, what up with you? Don't tell MAGA that Trump ain't God. Rice, hope all is well. CPG. Sorry, T.
Already are that we know King's Day. Those are MAGA people.
It's just interesting to me, T, right? Because
both sides are fighting with both sides. I mean, both sides are fighting with each other. They're not fighting against, the other side anymore. It's they're already having conflicts within their own parties.
It's crazy, T, because you're right. Both parties are experiencing that.
Mm-hmm.
Democrats was split because they wasn't all sold on Kamala.
Yep.
And Biden running again. And now you got the Republicans here where it's like you have like the real extreme internet, Twitter, YouTube, online ranter, following. Yeah. And then you have the traditional Christian. I was going to say traditional Christian. Jesus Christ. The traditional conservative that is looking at them going, nah, if you don't get your little asses on somewhere. So you're right. There's fighting in both parties. fighting in both parties. And let's call it what it is, right? The younger people are voting, right? Let's call it what it. The older people are dying out. I hate to say it like that, but they are, right?
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not. Stop it, T. I'm not talking about you and your generation, Gen X. Y'all still got a lot. Listen, okay, y'all still in y'all youth, okay? Youth. 70-year-old be like, just a kid. They look at you, T, be like, yeah, just a kid. Mm-mm. But yeah, the old guard, they have to understand that their time is up. Their time is up. I firmly believe that there will be a Gen X president in 2028. No boomers are running. No boomers are running. It's all Gen X.
Well, shit, the boomers are about dead. I mean,
Respectfully. Yeah, respectfully. Respectfully.
I mean,
Respectfully.
they lived all their life. Stop trying to freaking tell the younger people what to do.
Uh-huh.
Just like I don't know.
See, that's why I look at you and Stu and I'll be like, y'all next. Rice, you too. Y'all next. Gen X is next. You like baseball, you're on deck. Okay, you're on deck. Oh shit. Okay. Y'all next up to bat. Millennials, we right behind you. But it's y'all time now.
Shit, a millennial wants to run for office. What are you talking about?
You talk about AOC?
Nope. He's already vice president.
JD Vance is the millennial?
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here.
Him and apparently Elon Musk wants to be his running mate.
41, 1984. Oh, he might be a millennial. Hang on. Might be a quote unquote a geriatric millennial. Right. Ain't that some shit? Oh shit. Yep. Between early 1980s and mid 1990s. Yep. Approximately between 1981 and 96. Oh shit. Yeah. Well, I'll be damned.
And they lost already.
I'll be damned. Learn something new every day.
But I thought, what's his bucket light, Elon Musk?
Elon Musk.
Oh, he won't control his X platform. Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Elon Musk. That man went in his cave in the center of the earth and disappeared, didn't he?
Who?
Elon.
Oh no, he's still around.
He ain't as loud and boisterous as he was.
He's trying to sell his bullshit elsewhere.
I'm just saying, he thought the world was another one of his nuts. Oh shit! Earlier this year. Now you're like, yeah, okay.
I mean, I would run and hide too. I mean, after making an ass out of myself doing that old salute during the fucking inauguration.
And then after that, he said it on Twitter. He said it. Trump is in the files. He said it.
He's in the files too.
Had everybody looking like, what the hell?
He's in the files too. Don't get it twisted.
Allegedly,
He's in those files too.
Allegedly.
Oh yeah, because I know they're not gonna release names. I already know that.
I just saying.
Allegedly, yes. But his dad's a pedophile. And that's not alleged, it's true.
If I had my disclaimer, I'd have my disclaimer up.
Well, hey,
because I don't know.
It's true. YouTube, Google, hey, it's true.
I
I'll have to pull up the article.
thank you. Thank you for pulling that up.
Come on.
I-
Hey, this is a constant reminder. The views and opinions are that of mine and not my bros. Okay, mine. I have freedom of speech. You don't like it? Kiss my fucking ass. Okay?
There we go. Thank you, D. I love that disclaimer. But yeah, I get what you mean, though, T. I get what you mean. It's a powerful people like that supposedly in these things, and T. I think this is gonna rock this country.
Yeah, that's true, Rice. I gotta say that. Yeah, it is a legend because he's only in the flight logs and he's not on the list. Because if you leave it to Ghislaine, she'll tell you there is no list. But that's kind of strange when what is her name? Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Mm-hmm.
She was about ready to read the list on the freaking she threatened to read the list on the Senate floor today. Not Senate, the House floor today. So yeah. See? Of course they would. Of course they would. That's why what's his name? Mark Epstein, his brother says that he doesn't believe that Kash Patel will release the full files, that they're gonna scrub them first.
You can look at Kash Patel over the last few months, and you could definitely tell that he was gun ho, right? He was like he really was like a dog with a heart on. Like seriously, like he was like, oh man, we're gonna get in office and we're gonna release these files, and the American people's gonna get to see it. And yeah. And then I really thought he went through that shit and was like, oh,
okay, just kidding.
right, like, ooh, okay, yeah, no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no. So you could just tell. You could just tell. He saw something in there that gave him cause to pause. I'm telling you. There wouldn't be this.
The mere fact that there's probably a lot of powerful people that are probably included in those files. But I just want to know if there was names in files and shit like that, how come they weren't brought to justice? It's been 5 freaking years since Epstein passed away. And I say passed away, I'm not going to say he took his own life because that's still not accounted for. So, yeah.
It's just, yeah, T.
I don't know. I just say, yeah. If you love kids and don't think that they should be hurt, we need names too. That's it. That's all. We need names too. Tired of this. Oh, there's no list. There's no list. There's no list. No bullshit. There are lists because you had what's his bucket just get his whole title taken away, his whole prince title taken away, and had to relinquish his Duke.
Oh no, he was stripped.
Yeah, stripped of his titles, you know?
Stripped.
Yep.
So it's
yeah. You know, I want names because I know there's names. I want them all. Like Pokemon, I want to catch them all, you know?
Because something as big as this in terms of like the whole ring and the whole operation, and like it needs to be brought out into the public, right? I honestly feel that. I feel like once there was a sniff that some of these more powerful people was involved? Come on. People couldn't help themselves but to figure, like, to know what is happening. Like, what was this?
Mhm.
And who was involved, quite frankly. We're going to figure it out. We're going to find out if this, here's the thing. In closing for me, this is an inevitable now in terms of it's not a if the file's going to be released. It's not, it will be released. Two things now. One, when, because now the ball is in Trump's court. Let's call it what it is. It's on Trump's court now. Passed in the House. The Senate fast tracked it. Now it's on his desk.
Yeah, I don't want to hear no excuses. Sign
It's
that
on his
bill.
court. It's now T. Keep in mind, it's been in his court.
Yep, it's been
Could have,
in his court.
could have
the
been
whole
released him. He could have been released him. And I know what somebody's saying in the background. Well, but Biden could have did it too. Biden could have did it too. Trump's in now. Trump's in now. He could do it tonight if he wanted to. But now again,
yeah, they always want to point fingers at, oh, well, why didn't the other administration do it? Well, he didn't. So still, let's release them bitches. Let's not keep on holding it on when you have survivors out here asking you to release them. That is the least you can do for them. Since they never got to see justice being served, that's the least you could do is release those files for them.
Yeah, so yeah, right.
Exactly. And for anybody else that may know of someone that knows of someone and doesn't want to leave their kids with someone, because we can't protect people like this.
For me, T, it's twofold, right? Ball's in Trump's court. It's now up to him to release it now. And two, now is it going to be so corrupt that now a lot of things get redacted and not everything. Do we trust this administration? Are people trusting this Department of Justice who's led by this guy? We shall see. But how much information will be covered up? How much information will be redacted? Of course, sure. We don't want to see pictures of, well, we don't want to see visuals of children nude in those files.
No, we don't. No, none of that.
Don't want to see that.
More pedophiles out of your shit.
Not want to see that.
Yes, let's not.
Right.
I don't want to see Epstein's parts. I don't care about that.
That too. Yeah.
There are some people that want to see it, but I don't want to see it.
But T, if they are able, and they are able to crop out certain parts of pictures, we could at least see whose faces may be allegedly, I don't know, but allegedly may be involved in some, acts with those underage minors. Right? Like they're able to crop a picture to where we can see the faces of who's at least there. We can see that. So I'm just saying, we got a ways to go, but it's without a doubt now. It's coming out. It's coming out.
Yeah. It's about ready to fall.
T. In other news, may I talk to you about something that's close to home?
Yes.
Well,
I'm trying to pull it up right now.
The ICE train has hit my state. Yeah. The same ICE raids you've seen about in Los Angeles and Oregon, Chicago, I think Minnesota, New York. Those same ICE raids has now hit North Carolina. Over the weekend, ICE raids was taking place in Charlotte. Now check this out, right? It's called Operation Charlotte's Web. and it's following more than 130 arrests over the weekend in Charlotte. And federal agents expanded the operations to the state capital of Raleigh and Durham today, actually. Check this out, T. This was so interesting. Local officials in cities like Charlotte and Raleigh have stated their police departments are not participating in the federal enforcement actions, but county sheriffs are generally required to comply with the new state laws regarding ICE detainer requests. Let me just stop right there. I'm telling you as a local and from somebody who is getting firsthand on the ground information on this, while they're saying publicly, oh, we're not participating in what's going on. Like we're not helping them per se. What they are doing is pretty much looking the other way. They're looking the other way while this shit is going down. And yeah, there's a rule about how sheriffs are required to comply with the state laws regarding ICE.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. Well, I ain't even gonna speak on it because that's the sheriff. The sheriff just operates in this weird gray area. It's weird with the sheriff. Check this out, team. The community impact. How the presence of federal agents have sparked fear in some Latino and immigrant communities, leading to temporary business closures and significant number of student absences in the Charlotte-Mecklenburg School District on Monday. So here's the thing, T. They were publicly, ICE and quote-unquote the federal government was making clear in terms of publicly stating that, no, we are not waiting outside of schools. We're not doing it. Problem is, T, that's not true. That is not true. They did pick up some people dropping their kids off at school. Now they try to flip it and say that we're not going after the kids. We're not going into schools. No. Oh, but they're waiting right outside. Please go ahead, T. I know you was about to say something.
No. I was gonna say hi to Beast.
Oh, please. Hey, Beast. What's going on with you?
And yes, Beast, we totally agree. We want every single name in that list.
So T, there has been protests. Protests against immigration operations have occurred in Charlotte and Raleigh.
Here's one thing I can pull up that I've seen over the weekend.
Yep. And lastly, T, operations have generated political debate with North Carolina Governor Josh Stein criticizing federal actions for stoking fear, while some Republican lawmakers have supported the move as necessary to enforce immigration law. That's where, you know how people say that North Carolina is a purple state? That's why. Democratic governor, Republican lawmakers.
That's us. That's how we are. We got a Democrat mayor and a Republican governor.
And the Republican lawmakers, they always stopping everything that the Democratic governor is trying to do. But you know, that's neither here nor there. Yeah.
Well, that was the Republicans. They tried to throw out everything. Yeah.
Right.
That they tried to throw out gay marriage, all sorts of shit over here. But
neither here nor there.
I mean, hey, I don't care who you love. But
what you got here, T?
Okay, so this is what I noticed over the weekend in Charlotte when they first got there. These are, by the way, these are the same Border Patrol people that were in Chicago. But okay, we'll play this real quick.
Better take it out! You better take it out! You better take it out! You start throwing gas in here! Hurry up! Yeah, you're out! You're fucking bottle! You're a fucking bottle! You're out! sit down, you bitch ass motherfucker. Get out! Look at him!
What the hell them whistles gonna do?
Fuck you, motherfucker! Fuck you! Fuck you! Where the other one at?
Our city. Get the fuck out of my city. Get the fuck out of my city.
So they're not very happy.
At all.
This weekend. I noticed that this weekend when they pulled up. So
Supposedly, in Raleigh, there was a woman who got her car smashed and taken and visibly and forcibly taken out of her vehicle.
I think I remember just seeing that. Just and she was thrown to the ground.
Yes.
Yeah, I just seen that.
It's just real. And what people don't understand is because here's the thing: a lot of people don't have, Mexican
They
or
whistles because they're in the vicinity. They're trying to let people that may not be here legally know that they're in their area. That is why they blow the whistles. But yeah. Did she resist arrest?
while on the
No. There was a man that was coming out of when they first got there on Saturday. There was a man coming out of the store, and he didn't know what the hell. And they're all putting his hands behind his back, and he's got a cart full of the groceries. He just didn't know what to think. Poor dude, going grocery shopping and shit. It's just wild to me. We've already had our little ice action over the summer. Now you don't hear about them here.
they realize that there's not as many quote unquote violent illegals that's here. So when they actually did get some of them out, now what was left? Grandmas, uncles, aunties, hardworking people.
Oh, there was another thing I wanted to cover too. I forgot.
And I just wanted to say this to you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
If people just think that this only relates to the immigrants or in terms of the Latino or whatnot.
No,
Black people, you could be next.
Right.
You could be next. I was in New York 2012 for Stop and Frisk. Stu, if you're still around, you might know a little something about Stop and Frisk. I was there. Cops was literally 4 or 5 at a time in every single corner in New York City. And they had every single right to point you out, blow that little whistle that they have, like you just seen in the video. And they would say, "Come here." And they would make you put your hands on the wall and they would pat you down.
See if they just
Almost happened to me. Almost happened to me. I was called over, but a sergeant said, "Nah, let him go."
Okay.
I was there. This looks like a more extreme version of that, where they're actively looking for people, literally coming up in marked cars, flagging you down.
Thank you, Ambassador Waltz, for this invitation. It is an honor to stand on this stage with you and the other.
Shut up. Okay. I want to show this after we're done with this, but there's another little thing going on in the world, and it's this.
Do you play the video now?
To shine a spotlight on the deadly threat faced by thousands of Christians in Nigeria. I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage in calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria, to combat extremism, and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to exercise their natural right to freedom of religion or belief. I stand here as a proud New Yorker with a deep sense of gratitude that we live in a country where we can freely and safely worship God regardless of one's creed, background, or politics. No group should ever be persecuted for practicing their religion, like I recently stated on social media. And we don't have to share the same beliefs in order for us to respect each other. We're way beyond thinking or expecting or assuming for the person sitting next to you to have the exact same beliefs. We're beyond that. That's ridiculous. But that shouldn't make one person feel less safe than anyone in any room. Music has taken me around the globe. I have seen how people, no matter their language, culture, or religion, come alive when they hear a song that touches their soul. Religious freedom means we all can sing our faith regardless of who we are, where we live, and what we believe. But today, faith is under attack in way too many places. In Nigeria, Christians are being targeted, driven from their homes, and killed. Churches have been burned. Families have been torn apart, and entire communities live in fear constantly, simply because of how they pray. Sadly, this problem is not only a growing problem in Nigeria, but also in so many other countries across the world, and it demands urgent action. And I want to be clear. Protecting Christians in Nigeria is not about taking sides or dividing people. It is about uniting humanity. Nigeria is a beautiful nation with deep faith traditions and lots of beautiful barbs that I can't wait to see. When one's church, mosque, or place of worship is destroyed, everyone's heart should break just a little bit. And the foundation of the United Nations, with its core mandate to ensure peace and security, should shake. I am joined here today by peace builders, by faith leaders, by those who saw violence, saw rising intolerance, saw the threats clearly before us, and chose not to look the other way. I am inspired by their work to build interfaith ties, to see the humanity across the lines which might divide us, and to fight for security and liberty for all those who pray. I look forward to our discussion today, and I hope it will encourage deepened solidarity for us to urgently work together to ensure every person can enjoy the right to believe, to worship, and to live in peace. Barbs, I know you're somewhere listening.
Oh, God.
I love you so very much. You have been the ultimate light
You just fucked it
in
up.
my life and career for so
You just
long.
fucked it up.
I appreciate you, and I want to make it very clear once again that this isn't about taking sides. This is about standing up in the face of injustice. It's about what I've always stood for my entire career, and I will continue to stand for that for the rest of my life. I will care if anyone, anywhere, is being persecuted for their beliefs. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Ooh. Gee, were you trying to make
Jared, I
me go
yield
to
6
sleep?
minutes. The distinguished.
That was worse than NyQuil. Holy. Oh, okay. Well, are y'all still awake in the chat? Huh?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Are you sleeping?
She was
Anybody
never
watching?
an eloquent speaker, but you know, she tried.
Sound like she took a downer. That's number one.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, okay. Yeah, all right. I don't mind somebody using their influence, whatever it may be,
Right.
to, try to make a difference, right? Or to put a spotlight on something. I don't mind that. To answer Beast's question, he says, wait a minute. How you fucked up, Jordan? Please elaborate. At the end, she could have left that whole to the Bobs.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
She could have left that whole part out for me.
She could have left out that little, mini barbs in Nigeria. That little no, it was supposed to be something serious. No.
Right. I've been all about this my whole career. You were a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
You're a rapper. So please miss me like you was some humanitarian all your career. But I will say, again, she's using her influence to bring a spotlight to something serious. So for that effort alone, kudos. However, yeah, it just sounds a little disingenuous to me. But hey, who am I?
Right. Yeah, it lacked I don't know, it just lacked emotion in my opinion. And I'm not saying like she doesn't feel strongly against it. I just feel like her emotions weren't in it. Like they're not in it. And that kind of segues into another thing I wanted to talk about. And that's the anti-Islam shit that's going on in Dearborn, Michigan tonight.
Please put the content disclaimer up. Please.
I'm doing it.
Oh Lord, man! When it comes to these I words, I'm woo, telling you, T. You don't know what I word YouTube don't like from week to week.
That is true. But I'm not talking about that country over yonder,
Right. Right. Please continue. I'm sorry.
But anyways, so they have a little community that's all is Islamic people, Muslims, whatever. Who cares? I don't care. As long as they're not hurting anybody. I feel like they have a right to be here just as anybody else. But what I don't like is when somebody has a problem with it, it always seems to be an aggressive fight between us peons. Like, can we ever just respect each other for having difference of opinions and it not be a fight? Ever? I don't get it. I think Americans have lost their heads. I think that the Republicans make them think like we're being invaded. Oh Lord have mercy. Just
You could do it, T.
can't we all just get along? That's what I want to say. Can't we all just get along? I mean, you don't have to like my religion. I don't have to like your religion. But at the same time, I have to respect that you are human. That is the one thing that we all are, is human.
That's the piece right there, T, that I think a lot of people don't get. You're right. Some people just can't see past their beliefs, no matter who's standing in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot to do with that. I mean, that's always been, I think, at the core of America in terms of like that there's been that oh, my religion is better than yours. I think that's been around for a very long time. But I think because of social media, because of this political climate, I think that this is now starting to become fit. People are being vocal again. I think we've seen that in the first Trump administration.
I won't bring it back around to that little country over there, but
Just saying, like, you know, let's go around. We're seeing it again. People are getting bold again.
Yep.
Very bold.
Yep.
Yeah. You know?
I don't think, they just say they're taking over just to get under people's skins. And I really don't think that's what they think. I don't know. It's just weird. It's weird. Just another thing for us to be barking at each other rather than not looking at the big picture and who's really against us and who's not. We're fighting the people that are in charges battles for them. Why? They ain't gonna do the shit for us. If anything, they're gonna cause us to be in conflicts. So I just can we look at each other as humans? That's all I ask. As humans, like, no one's better than anybody. The one person, that's supposed to be, perfect is no longer here. He governs us all, whether you believe in Allah, God, whatever. Anyway, that person is governing us all, not politics, not different religions, because in all, it's here to divide us, not keep us together. And that's all I want. I want a peaceful place to live, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. I think we'll end up in a war amongst ourselves before there'll ever be peace. And then I don't even think we'll ever have peace, but that's besides the point.
I remember asking somebody in the middle of a conversation. He was a Catholic, and he had a lot of strong opinions on Muslims. I just remember asking him. I was like, when you think of a Muslim, describe it to me. And of course, he goes on to describe what the stereotypical Al-Qaeda, Osama bin Laden, terrorist, character build, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
There's
I go,
listen to everybody. I mean,
and I go, have you actually met and spoke with a Muslim? To the bastard's credit, he goes, no. And I go, so you never met one? You never walked up to him and talked with him and had a conversation with him, try to just know him, not even about his religion, just know him, the person.
mm-hmm.
He goes, no. So how the hell can you have these strong opinions about something you've never seen or never talked to? And it was just quiet because think about that for a second. You look on Fox News, Breitbart, all these other extreme. Sure, let's go the other way with it. CNN, MSNBC. You look at all this and you formulate an opinion before you even get to know the person. Because all the Muslims I've ever met, T, have been some of the most peaceful people I've ever met. Peaceful. They're not all about this rah-rah and this materialism that we have in this country.
Mm-hmm.
Not about that. Just about living for their God and praising their God. Maybe making a little money while doing it. So, I don't know, T. Ignorance, I think,
is bliss.
that and even the ignorance is getting louder too. The boldness is getting louder. The ignorance is really getting loud.
Right. a 5/9, a 5%er
Mm-hmm.
that don't live by normal standards. They pray 5 times a day, fast during Ramadan,
Mm-hmm.
stay away from drugs, alcohol, and lust. Those the Muslims I see and understand.
That's what I'm talking about,
I'm like,
Beast.
see,
Right.
there's extremists and then there's not. I mean, you got extreme Christians too.
Mm-hmm.
You got extreme Catholics. You
Mm-hmm.
got extreme Jewish. You got extreme. Um, I don't know what else religions are, but you got extremes in every aspect of the word. There are people, not all of us, that live like that. We don't automatically assume, oh, you're bad because you practice this. Oh, you're bad because you practice this. You're bad because you look like that. You're bad because you look like that. I mean, there's some of us out here that don't give a rat's butt. As long as you treat us with respect, we treat you with respect. Period. There is no. I just want to know what happened to the world. Why are we going to such extremes? And it's been like this since what, 2014, 2015? But I've noticed all this craziness since Trump ran the first time. It just seems like we're going backwards, not forwards.
Yeah.
I mean, look, back in the 80s, we had, what's his name, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down your wall because East Berlin looked at West Berlin like they were bad. And now they're able to coexist and stuff. Like, I just don't understand. I don't understand it. We just got to know, people can be good or bad, period. Surround yourself around the ones that are good.
Yeah. I like that. Let me drop a bomb for that, T. I like that. A little late, but I like that.
It went by so fast. I know. It ran by so fast that decade. Where did the time go, Beast?
Mm.
I just. Uh-uh. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand how somebody has to look at somebody for the race, their religion, or anything and say, oh, you're bad because of that. How? They're bad because they want to be bad. It has nothing to do with what they practice or how they look or anything. They want to be bad because they want to be bad.
Mm-hmm.
So,
How old is Beast?
Beast is my age range.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
He's a Gen Xer.
Okay. Okay. That next was in the building. I'm surrounded.
You're surrounded. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're surrounded by us old farts.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
You will be here too, Jordan, one day.
Uh-huh. One day soon. Okay. Soon. Way these knees be feeling lately. Okay. Be there.
Shoot.
So we were living our lives while time flew by us. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's funny, right? Because my dad told me. My dad said it. He was just like, because you're not working. But when you start to work, the time will fly.
When you have kids, it'll fly even faster.
He said that too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, wow. And that is true. That is true. Time
Because
definitely flies by.
my kid's almost grown, and I'm just like, what? Wait a minute here. Like, can I go back? I used to tell my kid all the time, can I just go back to being pregnant? Because, I don't want you to grow up, but at the same time, and at the same time, I don't want them to grow up in a world like this. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
It scares me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's part of the reason why T, I think sometimes like I don't know, we talked about it before, like in terms of like I feel like children are blessings, right? And whether you're ready for it, whether you're prepared or not, if it's in your life, it's in your life for a reason. I'm talking about a child. I felt the same way, especially when I was younger. I was just like, you know what? I don't want any kids because even then I felt like, man, this world is tough. This world is tough. And I'm bringing more into this? Into
Mhm.
this? But of course, as you get older, it's just like, okay. You do want to leave something in the world, right? And not just a couple memories. Like, oh, he could drink a beer really fast. Like, you gotta have something more than that. And I think that's where kids come into play, right? That's your legacy. That's a piece of you, right? That's a byproduct of you. You will technically forever live on through bloodline. God willing, your children have children. Their children have children. I've been bullshit while still learning things, having some fun. No kids, no baby mama drama. It's still a decade ran by like you say, both. Ah. Yeah,
I don't regret it at the same time, but yeah, I just this time has gone by so fast. It just and the world scares me. It scares me more now than it ever has. I thought the '90s were bad with all the riots and stuff. This ain't that was nothing compared to this. It seems like everybody has an issue with something one way or another. Hey, Taryn.
what's going on, Taryn? Hope all is well.
But yeah, I'm not gonna keep everybody all night. I'm tired. I don't know what's going on. I think it's the weather change.
It got cold
Yeah.
fast.
Well, it finally got cold over here.
Yeah, like it's November, right? You you figure it's supposed to be cold, but in reality, it's been kind of warm.
Yeah, it's been really warm
Yeah,
here, and then now it's finally turning cold,
yeah.
and I think it's finally hitting me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to stay awake, but tomorrow I will be going through the Karen Reed civil suit paperwork. It just dropped today.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be fun. And then Friday, there is a court hearing.
A court hearing.
Yes,
Mm.
for her civil, her other civil trial for the
Okay.
one. So, okay, she filed paperwork to include all of the names that were framed her basically today, and then on Friday is the one where they're hoping to bring, to third party those people in if the judge allows them. If not, then it's got its own little suit. But so she should be going to court Friday on that. But I'm gonna break down her paperwork tomorrow. It's like 46 pages, so yeah, that should be fun. Oh yay! But it's a gift that keeps on giving.
Right there we go. Let me drop a bomb.
So yeah, and then there's another trial I'll be doing. It's the Brian Walsh trial. Um, he is charged with murder of his wife. He pled guilty of disposing her body and what else? Interfering with a police investigation He pled guilty to those 2 charges, but the murder charge he wants to take to trial. So, and they won't be able to bring that up.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Well, listen, I'm looking forward to it. It's good to see you back on your cases. It's been a long time since you did one, T.
I know
So
it's been what, 4 months?
yeah. So
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get back on them. I don't know.
I think that's the
There
push.
hasn't been a case that's really been that that what do you call it? Inspiring to like cover.
I couldn't believe you didn't do the Julio Fulio chick.
I was going to, but I was like, no.
Oh shit!
No, I'm just not. Now, if they were gonna let her do the whole, she did it because her boyfriend is abusive and made her do it or whatever. If that was gonna be her defense, I totally was down for it because I wanted to see how that panned out. But that didn't happen. So yeah.
I get it.
There's some drama with that going on now too. Her lawyers won a new trial saying that the judge was not was, I guess, prejudiced towards them. I don't know, something.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention. Shout out to this channel called the Cuff Boys.
Yep.
You've heard of them?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a white kid, really, really knowledgeable. He's the reason why I caught up on like the YNW Melly trial.
Yeah, that case is unfolding too.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known not a lot about it if it wasn't for him, and he did a little bit on this case as well. And yeah, his defense just seemed a little Mickey Mouse to me. Like,
yeah, like I couldn't find myself watching that because of her defense attorney. I was just like,
I was like, public defender?
how long has he been an attorney for? Because he really freaking sucks.
Where did he get his law license from?
Out of a Cracker Jack box. I mean, he did her no favors, and I feel bad for her for that part. If she has a chance at an appeal, I would appeal it just and say that ineffective assistance of counsel.
That's the best shot she got.
That's the best shot she got because I think they might allow that because he just didn't. He seemed like he was like a first year student out of college. I almost wanted to, like, how Kim Kardashian was trying to do like what is it, apprenticeship to get her law license. All she had to do was pass the bar. That she could never pass, but anywho.
She did pass, nope.
Oh shit! Yeah.
All right, JK.
She can't pass it or shit. But she's tried it 3 times and she can't pass it. But I was wondering if he was doing like an apprenticeship. I really did because that I couldn't do it. Now I will cover the other 3 that go up for court.
Gotcha.
I don't know when their trials will be. I just know that she had the what do you call it? Speedy trial stuff. So yeah.
And what's crazy? I don't even think that case is gonna be the shooters. I don't even think it's gonna be too interesting, but I think it's just gonna be a good watch, right?
I'd like to see how it all ties in. Like
right.
I'm just curious,
We know they did it. They were caught on Tesla video. Tesla footage.
I think one of them did plead guilty. I'm not sure.
The Tesla got them in so much clear HD. It looked like it was a film.
Yep.
It looked like they were filming a movie, an action scene. Like
best CCTV video I've ever seen in my life.
That's how caught they were. So that's what I mean when I say like I know it's all alleged until they, innocent
Yeah.
until proven guilty. But my goodness, my goodness. But you're right, how it all played together. We've known for years that the whole Jacksonville, Florida scene has been very chaotic and very dangerous. But you're right, how things tie together, connecting different gang ties. Yeah, that whole Florida scene, Jacksonville scene,
Yeah,
is about to be
it's
flipped on
wild
its
to
head.
me. Mm-hmm.
About
It's
to be flipped on
crazy.
its head with this. 'Cause
Just like the whole, Mo3 case. Like it got pushed back to 2026.
really,
Yeah, and it's been going on for 5 years. Like, let's get the show on the road. I think Yellow BC will be going to court before anybody else.
T, real quick, last thing. I'm sorry, and thank you for holding with me. Can we do a hard stop at 10?
Yes.
Okay. Why do you think they're doing that? Because why do you think they do that is the question. Because YNW Melly, same thing. 6 years, I think, going on. 7 years going on. No trial.
YNW Melly is a whole shit show for real.
True. That's true. I'm just talking about in terms of them
On the
holding these
Mo3
people for
case, I
years.
think the reason why is because they were still doing Fed time, so it wasn't like a big rush to get them through the court process.
Ah,
Um,
okay.
they still have time, both of them. No, I think they were doing Devin first because his time was coming up first before Kiwan's. And that's the one that pulled the trigger is Kiwan, allegedly. But Devin, but there was, and now it's kind of like in a stalemate because they charged Yellow Beezy with murder by remuneration, basically for paying for a hit, allegedly. So, and there's a whole bunch of GRC, which is Yellow Beezy's record group, whatever record label, whatever you want to call them.
Mhm.
I think a lot of them are rolling on each other, and I think they want to like iron that stuff out before they even go forward with the trials. So
Okay. So that makes sense. So pretty much they were already
because
serving
there's
fed
a
time.
lot of people.
So they were already serving fed
Yes,
time
they were already serving. Yes, Fed time.
for a separate case.
Yes.
Gotcha. So to their eyes, they're like, "Why we need to rush this?"
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, they were on gun charges. I think one was gun charges. The other one was gun charges and attempted murder. On his, he had to do 9 years, and one I believe was 9 months or some shit like that.
Yeah, the only downside of that is, the family of Mo3,
Right, they're stuck in limbo, but you know, shoot, you leave it to some of the people. They don't even think they don't even want them in there. They want them in, hell rather than jail. But it is what it is. Yep. It is very sticky. It's wild. It is a very wild case. There's a lot of different players in it, and I think they're going through all the motions just to see who's going to roll on who and whatnot. Because there's like 5 different people besides the 2 that were originally arrested. So yeah.
So we got the Julio Fulio shootings.
Mm-hmm.
We have the Mo3 case next year.
Mm-hmm.
We have the OnlyFans girl who
She's in December.
she's in December, so that's 3 that's on the radar. I know you said the Karen Reed civil trial, but that's
It won't happen until either the summer of 2026 or not until 2027. It just depends. So that's still a long time out. But I'm gonna break down the paperwork at least. So
perfect. Okay.
So yeah, there's plenty of trials I could watch. I was gonna rewatch that Devin Michaels or whatever the fuck her name is, the porn stars thing, but I'm like, no, never mind. I decide not to. After I seen her crying and pointing the finger at the state and all this other stuff, like, girl, no, you're found guilty. Just go sit in the corner. Just do that.
Keep it moving.
So, yeah, so a lot of different things going on. I will be monetized by my birthday.
All right now.
Whether it's
Right.
here or Twitch, if you're following me on Twitch, please hit the follow button. I need 25 subscribers or followers, whatever you call them, to be monetized, and I'm like 20 away. So please hit the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Please make sure that you sub to my bro Jordan Live Bangers here on YouTube. It's the same over on Twitch?
Yes, it is.
Okay, same on Twitch too. So make sure that you subscribe to him. Let's get him monetized too where we're at it.
Oh, I'm Jordan the live one on Twitch. Jordan the live one, you know what I'm saying?
Jordan Live on Twitch. So yeah, let's get him more followers too, so we can get him monetized, because we've both been in this game for like ever. We haven't been consistent until now.
Yeah. In a nutshell, yes. There we go. That was a great way to wrap it up there.
Greatly appreciate. And we'll be back next week. I think next week, if there's nothing like big going on, if they drop the freaking Epstein files, we could go through them.
Fine tooth comb.
Yes.
And if that happens, we don't even have to wait till next Tuesday.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just saying.
Like, if they drop like hot potatoes,
yes.
I'm gonna I will like start downloading that shiz.
Hit you up like T. Let's hit the button. Let's do this. This is a special right here. A State of the World special. Oh, yeah. T, we didn't give our State of the World.
Well, the State of the World's fucked. Anyway. No, the State of the World is let's stop hating each other and really like look at the bigger picture. We're not each other's enemies. The ones that are an enemy, or is our enemy, is the ones that have quote unquote the power. Those are the enemies. Okay. Your State of the World. What is your State of the World?
I believe the State of the World, T, is distressed. Distressed. Suffering from anxiety, sorrow, or pain. I'll use it in a sentence. I was distressed at the news of his death. I believe the State of the World, T, is distressed.
Yeah. That was so wrong, but still hilarious at the same damn time.
Well,
these, I had, these.
This is PrettyEyezT, so.
I mean, tell me we're not fucked. As my kid would say, don't piss on my back and tell me it's raining, okay?
But I appreciate you know which with StreamYards now, you can AI those clips. So you got
it's under 2 hours. Oh my gosh,
you got a lot of content you can repurpose.
Yes, and it'll just do it for me. Ha ha ha.
Right. But a press of a button right after the live is done, you can do it.
Yeah.
So, T, I appreciate this time. I really do.
All right. I appreciate you so much. Again, everybody, please subscribe to my bro, Jordan Live Bangers here on YouTube and Jordan Live on Twitch. Please, please, please. Thank you.
I appreciate you.
All right. I appreciate you too. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Turn me up, AV.